You're listening to the AFTERBUZZ TV network. Now the largest new media platform on the web and your #1 source for after-show entertainment.
Very good, Keith Johnson.
From the AFTERBUZZ Studios in Los Angeles, California, presented by Maria Menounos and streaming live thanks to Akamai Technologies. This is AFTERBUZZ TV's Faking It After Show. We'll break down tonight's episode and get you all the latest news and gossip. And now, another post-game wrap-up show for your favorite TV show. It's AFTERBUZZ TV's Faking It After Show.
But first, let me take a selfie.
That is a perfect song.
But first, let me take a selfie.
What is going on to all my fellow Hester High School fans? What's going on out there? I am your host this evening. Well, first off, welcome to the after show of Faking It episode 4. I am your host, Cortez G. West. And with me, I have my lovely co-host, Miss... Exactly. She's not here. That was kind of corny, but
yeah. Sorry.
Anyways,
I tried really hard to help with
Sterling,
that.
as you all know, Sterling has to go to attend her sister's wedding.
Woohoo!
Yeah, woohoo! Let's get married. Hope she's having a good time. We're gonna miss you. I missed you while we was watching this episode because I think, just like a lot of people said on YouTube on our comments, this was a great show.
Yeah.
And it actually, to me, was the best one. To be honest with you.
The best, really? You think so?
So far.
Okay.
After the whole when they kissed at the pep rally one. Yeah. But no. So this one is titled No Thy Selfie. That was a perfect intro song. That Roya fine because I didn't know about the song until I heard
You know my name?
Roya. I know your name. Oh!
Sorry,
This
guys.
is horrible.
Apparently I get
Anyways,
forgotten.
but even though Stolen is gone, I do have my beautiful other co-host with me, the wonderful. Introduce yourself. Boom.
Oh, I'll introduce myself. Damn right I will. Roya Taheri. You guys know who I am.
That was so horrible of me.
That was so mean. It's like carnal sexuality. That's all people care about.
That's all we care about?
Let's just pull a Liam on me.
Oh my
Help me
God, that
out.
was horrible. I actually feel a little bad. But no. What's going on, people? All right, so let's get right into it. The first thing we start off with Karma walking in. I guess their like lockers are outside, huh?
Yeah.
You wouldn't call that a hallway. You would call it a breezeway or something. Are there a lot of high schools like that these days? I'm not sure. But anyways, first we have Karma has been trying to dial Amy like crazy. Now, Karma is acting like a freaking bugaboo to Amy. And Amy is throwing her dust. Throwing her crazy dust. And she keeps ignoring her.
Yep, and Karma's been counting down. Sorry about the noise. Karma's been counting down how long it's been since she's actually talked to Amy.
Right.
So.
She was dead on spot, too.
Now that's true friendship right there.
That's true friendship. But hey, she really likes her, so of course she's going to count. I will count, too. I don't know if I'll count the time. I count the day.
True. I mean, it was only a day later because Karma was upset about the whole Liam up thing, which I didn't even realize. We'll get to, I guess, eventually, but that she saw Liam get into the car with the mystery Squircle.
Yeah. You
so
remember?
That was a little weird. Anyone else find that a little weird? But I guess we had to see it from someone's perspective. So
But
maybe it was hers.
we're all going to find out who the Squircle lady was. And we all had some good predictions, but I think Roy and I got you guys on that.
Yeah, we were close with the whole being a sister. Well, let's just talk about it real quick. So it turns out it's Liam's sister, and then it also follows up with
I ain't
being.
gonna spoil it like that. I'm just gonna give it out there.
You know
like
what? It happens.
It happens.
Like, forget my name. That's what happens.
That. So there you go. Even Sarah from our YouTube, she comments a lot. Thank you, Sarah, by the way. A lot of you all comment a lot. But Sarah, you were right. She was like, I think that's his sister, maybe even older sister. And I went straight for mom because she looks a little older. So she gave me a little bit of age. So I went for mother. I would never think sister, but that was a good one.
I still don't think they're blood related, and I think there's something sexual going on. Because, yeah, dude, the way when Karma said to him, I saw you leave and have sex with her, he was like, no, like, you can't tell people unless it was she's my sister, and that's why
Well,
That
he
would be
didn't
really
want.
weird, but it was the same reaction as if he got caught having sex with someone that he shouldn't be having sex with. Just saying. I'm not saying.
I understand. I get that, but to
Okay.
me, I think that he just because he doesn't want to be a part of the family's business. I just think that he doesn't want anyone to know because I mean he just said that he just occupied Hester in front of the whole school, you know. So he doesn't want it to be out like that, and then he doesn't want to be a part of the company like that. So I can understand both ways. I definitely understand where you're coming from as well. But anyways,
Sorry.
so it seems like Oliver gets his little slide in and comes in. And he still finds Amy attractive. So he makes what are those things called?
Origami?
Origami.
I'm totally butchering it.
All I
Sorry.
remember is the little things like
No, you're thinking of those folder. That's a different thing. But
Oh.
similar. It's made with paper, but this is an origami. Isn't it a Japanese?
Right. I know it was
form?
Japanese or something, but I couldn't pronounce it.
Obviously, I was struggling, but hey.
But yeah, so Oliver slides in. He still finds Amy attractive, makes her a little origami, and she just takes it and hit it. When I tell you, I feel so bad for Oliver.
Do you? He doesn't know yet. He has no idea.
No, but if I was about to kiss someone and then she just ups and leave, and then the next time I see her, it's like,
And
bye.
she kisses you, and then
It's
she
like, bye,
runs
Felicia. I'm like, oh, okay. All right. So we go on to Shane and Amy.
I love Shane and Amy. Shamey? Can we call it Shamey?
Shamey. What was the
As
other
a
one?
friend.
It's
Karma or Carmi?
Carmi.
That's for them. That's a love one. I just mean as a friendship one. I love them together.
So what is it called? Shamey?
Shamey, why not? Shamey or yeah, that's the only Amy's. That doesn't work.
So
Don't
Shane.
leave me in charge of creating names. I will butcher it all.
Oh well, as long as you keep creating them because
Yeah.
they're fab. They're fab. I'm trying to cover up from not,
You create the
introducing
dance
it.
moves. I'll create the weird ass name for it. Does that
Boom.
work?
There we go. Oh, that I
Squirt?
forgot.
Oh, there you go.
Skirt. Anyway, so Shane comes in on his phone. Looks like he's doing a really, really good, greasy, juicy tweet, but he was not because Amy ran up to him like, "What are you doing? I just told you my secret last night. It looks like you might be trying to spill on me." But anyways, no.
Oh no! That was Lauren. That was Lauren. Are you talking about one?
No,
Lauren?
that's two instances. That's two
My bad, guys.
moments. But Shane came in the scene on his phone, like really, really either reading something really juicy or typing something really juicy. I can't remember. It was a quick shot. But Amy approaches him and was like, wait, what are you doing? What's going on? He was like, I'm going to school. Hopefully, if you can get out of my way, pretty much. So anyways, Amy actually tries to get Oliver to Shane to help her find a girlfriend. So maybe if Amy finds a girlfriend that she can get over Karma, which I think is a good idea.
Yeah, or find out who she. If
Or
she really
to really
is in love,
find out if she's
a
really gay.
lesbian. Because she said, "I want to know if I'm lesbian." He's like, "Hey, don't put out the labels." She goes, "Yeah."
Right.
So.
Good one. But as that comes in, we see Karma. Family drives up in a nice little truck there.
Oh, I love the name of the truck. I don't know if anyone noticed it. It's
I can't
called
remember. What was it? Good Karma.
Good Karma, yeah. Which I thought was super cute. Just saying.
Why was she embarrassed at first, though?
She's embarrassed of her parents being the free-spirited and hippie lifestyle. I mean, they did name her older brother Zen, after all.
But for me, I think whether if I was gay and I was going to come out to my parents or not, I would still love the attention that I got from that I get from my parents.
I get that. I think her attention is she's embarrassed of her parents. It's more of the teenage being embarrassed of their parents coming to their school. I think that would be it, and then showing them like what her parents do.
Mm-hmm.
It just seems more of that's the vibe. Because I know when I was in high school, I'd be embarrassed if my parents just showed up, especially if they were like that.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, I love my parents. I love you guys, but I would be embarrassed if they showed up and I'm trying to be all cool. And obviously, yeah, I sound like a weird ass.
Well, maybe I think. Well, maybe because I think that Karma's parents are cool. But anyways, they come up in what we call it set up shop in the breezeway or whatever it's called. I don't know if that's called courtyard. I guess I don't know what you call it. Anyways, but so Karma sees Liam. Well, Liam meets her parents, and in the midst of meeting her parents, I don't think she wanted him to get close with them.
Not at all. I don't think she expected that to happen whatsoever. Because she was trying to blow him off, and because of what she saw. But her parents were just like, let me give you a hug. And her mom,
Dragon heart shot that comes with a free hug. I thought that was so dope. Her mom really plays her part really very, very well.
Yeah, and it was sweet to kind of see that, not sweet, but it was nice to see a side of Liam that we haven't really seen, where we're getting more background about his family. He doesn't hug much in his family.
That's true.
So that immediately, I just think like, okay, That sounds kind of like a rich kid being neglected by his parents type of scenario. So it was kind of interesting to have that little snippet about him, if it was true, which I'm pretty sure was true, because why would they be lying about that? That's kind of a dorky thing to say.
So, kind of,
yeah,
but not that much, just kind of.
Yeah.
But anyways, Karma storms off as usual. She's playing that part very well because she's acting very immature.
Yeah.
Very immature. But she storms off and we go in to see Lauren, my favorite.
Yeah.
I love Lauren, but Lauren just looked like a Sunday school teacher, a mother, what is it, first lady at church trying to hide.
Yep.
So Lauren sends this picture to Tommy, who looked totally different, by the way.
Yeah. Everyone else, let us know what you think on the YouTube comments below. But
Yes.
his hair looked longer. Is that what it was that made us?
Or was it even Tommy?
Yeah, I feel like it was Tommy, because the second time we rewatched it and we saw, or at least that part, his face looked the same, and I remember him doing the goofy dance moves.
Yeah.
In the at the party, but his hair, I don't remember it being that long, and maybe it's because he's not wearing his Letterman jacket that he usually always wears, or he's supposed to always be wearing.
Yeah.
So maybe that was what the confusion part was. But let us know, guys. What did you think? Was it
Yeah.
different?
Did you all think that was Tommy? I think that was a different actor. I think it was a lookalike.
Yeah.
Yeah. But anyway, so Lauren is hiding with her glasses on, a big old hat with her 2 L's beside her. You know, and she's hiding because she sent this picture to Tommy last night of her
Sexting.
in her bra. And that's what they call it, right? Sexting.
Yep.
What is it? SEXTING?
Exactly what it's.
See, I don't do those things, so I wouldn't know.
Yeah, Play the dumb card so no one would know. But for the record, kids, everyone, sorry, I didn't mean to call you kids. Sorry. Don't hate me. It's just a reflex. But Snapchat is not a safe thing. Snapchat is the app where if you send photos, they can't save it and it gets deleted. It's in the air. That's BS, guys. Do not do it. There are apps that people can download. I mean, do Snapchat, that's fine, but be aware that there are apps that people can download that will automatically save the photos without notifying the other person that sent it that they were saved. So be a little bit smarter and cautious who you're sending your little sexting to. I mean, I'm not saying don't do it. I'm not saying do it.
And then you can screenshot.
Just be aware. Yeah. I hate when people screenshot. Why are you it's like a picture of my foot. Why are you screenshotting my foot? It's like, anyways. Snapchat. I just wanted, because they mentioned that in the show. I wanted to.
Wow.
The more you know.
I'm glad you told me, because I just got it, and I was going to be have some fun.
Were you going to start sexting?
No.
Well, I'm just saying.
I was not going to start
send
sexting.
photos. It's a lot of fun. You don't have to worry about saving on your phone, so you can send random videos that way, and not block up your phone. But if you send things to other people, they can potentially save it, and if you do anything that you shouldn't be doing, they could use it against you. Just saying.
All right.
And back to faking it.
Anyways, but Lauren does find out that with the same instance that you thought that Amy thought Shane was texting about her secret, which was not. They were showing her a picture of making fun of a teacher at the school. So she found out that, Tommy's not going to show the whole school a picture of you in your bra.
Oh, no, it was a picture of a cat.
Yeah. Oh, I thought something
it was a picture of a cat with a
crown
on it.
Yeah, see.
No. Yeah. I'm a cat person. I'll notice a cute cat photo with a crown, especially.
Really? I can't get into cats. But anyways, so back to Amy and Shane. Shane decides to take Amy to a gay bar. But it wasn't a bar. What did they call it? Twines?
Yeah, it was Twain Coffee Shop by day, club at night.
Club at night.
Yeah, so that was the whole difference.
And he says, who here makes sure no says yes. I thought that was dope.
I wrote that down too.
I thought that was dope.
That was great.
Let me make your no say yes.
You're going to use that as pickup line now, aren't you?
I'm going to use it. As I'm sexting, I'm going to use it.
Yeah, there you go.
So, actually, what were some of the categories that he put the women in there?
So apparently there's 4 categories. There is the lipsticks, the sporty, the Kristen Stewart groupies, and also Butch. The classic
Butch. I remember that one. Yes. Yep. Is it really like that though? Like that different type of categories?
I have a lot of lesbian friends, and they will say yes. It is. There's a bunch of the categories. I haven't heard the Kristen Stewart, but I'm sure that if I had mentioned that to them, they'd be like, definitely.
The only thing I know is just the girl and then stud, right?
What?
The two. I don't.
Do you mean you don't know?
I only know 2 categories. I hate to say categories, but 2 types.
Yeah.
And I've only heard
flavors.
Flavors, okay. And I've heard of just the girl being the girl who is the most feminine, and then the stud who is the most masculine, right?
Oh, okay.
Oh,
sure.
there's so much dead air. Never mind.
Yeah, I don't
anyway, so Shane lets Amy get her picks of whatever she wants to choose from, but she does not do a very good job at it because the way she's trying to do this across the room, kind of, hey, it's me. What's going on? Let's kiss.
Can you reenact the lip movement that she did? Okay.
And scene.
Yeah. And if you're watching or listening on iTunes, Cortez right now is doing the lip movement that Amy did in the bar, and there it goes, and fail. Fail, meaning the girl turned away and walked away.
And fail.
Thank you, Cortez.
You're so welcome. I think
There you go. There you go. Get a little
a round of applause for that. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. So she fails, and like 2 or 3 times. Like the worst one for me was when she dropped. You know how the whole what is that? I can't remember that movie.
Was
with
it
the
the
bend and
doctor one?
snatch.
Oh.
Or the one she dropped something and gets up and was like, "Let's get out of here." The girl said,
"Oh, when she bumped into the person." Oh, I felt magic between them though. I thought
that was the music. That was the music.
Darn you, music! You got me again.
That was the music.
But yeah, I mean, I really like the line with the doctor when she goes up to the girl studying for med school. She sits down and she goes, "What are you doing? What are you reading? Anatomy. Oh yeah, you could use that for something. That's helpful." She's like, "Well, I really want to get into med school." Well, why bother when we can play doctor now, right now? That was, oh, you're joking.
Horrible.
She could have just stuck with it. That would have worked. I get the embarrassment part, but still.
It was, but she got the hell up off that table though. She was so embarrassed. Amy and Karma have a very good way of leaving off scene very quickly.
Yeah, they're good with deliveries of the lines. And the writing's amazing.
So after all that, when all that failing, of course.
Yeah.
The big one of all, Shane always comes up with a way to to help everyone out. He comes up and shows her the app, Scissor.
Yep, spelled Syzar.
I thought it was Syzzr.
Okay, I forgot a letter. You caught me.
Well, so when he said that, I picked up my phone and went to my Play Store. And I was like, it doesn't exist. I was trying to find it. I was like, Scissor. Faking It, Scissor.
well, you know, it's definitely a lesbian app for sure.
But still, for something deep down in me, you really wanted it to be a real app.
I'm sure there is if you spelled scissor, maybe.
If I spelled it correctly, but you know, we watch it with a caption on it. And, you know, the caption misspells all the time.
That's true. So maybe.
And it forgets words.
I bet you there is an app out there for lesbians, for gays to meet up. I mean, hello, there's Tinder. I guarantee you know what Tinder is, don't you?
I know what Tinder is.
You do?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I like Tinder because it's left, right, left. I like that.
Don't mean to get off topic, but coffee and bagel is one that I've been hearing about. It's really interesting. Yeah. Anyways.
That sounds too much closer to the new.
I feel like I should not be like I'm giving out too much information. Just in case.
Parental guidance.
Exactly.
But anyway, so Liam ends up actually helping Karma's parents at the truck. At the juice bar.
Yep.
Good karma. So he's passing out samples in this, what was that, a kale suit, right?
Yeah.
The suit that that she does not want to wear.
Which, by the way, in the picture when they showed Karma I did not think that was kale. I don't know if that was like
I just thought it was a bush.
Cali person. I thought it was marijuana, man. I thought that's what it was.
I know what marijuana was.
Yeah.
I know it. I mean, I don't do those things, but I was just saying, I know
it. She was an ounce or, anyways.
You thought she was an ounce?
I'm giving such a great picture for you guys. Snapchat. Tinder.
Hey, this is Hester High. Come on, they're already into sex already, man. We know what's going on. Like, come on. But anyway, so I think I sense that Karma felt some kind of way about Liam's helping her parents. But it was kind of odd that she did come back and introduce her parents to everyone in the school. That kind of threw me for a loop. Because I don't know where it came from.
I think it stemmed from the fact that her parents are struggling financially, and they didn't want to ruin it for her, because they mentioned that to her early when they first arrived.
They did, yes.
And so, because she's popular, maybe she could use that towards her advantage of having people go out.
Oh, and got it. Okay.
And then also, we find out later how she feels about her parents and how they take on for her, being more lesbian's important to them than who she is. So maybe she wanted to prove to her family, like, hey, look, I can do stuff too with just being me. You know, like it kind of in a way doesn't really work that way.
But anyway, towards the end of them closing up shop, we found out that Karma has a brother named Zen.
Yeah.
Karma has a brother named Sam, an older brother who just dropped out of Amherst to dig wells. And of course, if you have Karma parents, they love it. Yep. Mom was just like, oh, he's just such a special person.
Could you imagine if Zen was actually like this most gothic kid ever, and he's like, I hate life.
I pictured Zen walking in as with long hair and go like very Cali, like, yeah, guys, like
for sure
1970s kind of like person.
Definitely need some kale.
Especially with a name like Zen. Yeah. Like, I would definitely expect for him to just walk in and just be like, hey, guys. Like, hey, what up, dude? That kind of stuff, yeah. But anyways. And then we also, in that short little scene, we got two special people that we find out who they were, which was Zen and Squircle Lady. Yep. I will be glad when we find a name for Squircle Lady. But in the meantime, I'm just going to do the squirt. Until we find out who this lady is. But anyway, so we find out that it is actually Liam's sister. Yeah. And this is the one you said that you felt as if it was still something sexual there because he said that?
I mean, the more that I think about what I said in that scene, I keep replaying it in my head. Maybe it was just more the fact that because we find out more information about who Squircle is to them and his relationship with his father and stuff. So maybe that is where his reaction came from because he doesn't want anyone knowing. And it has to do with Shane down the road, and that could be his reaction, not that he was sleeping with his sister. Or, and what I was saying was his stepsister, not blood related, kind of like Lauren and Amy related, where the parents married into each other. So there's no blood relation. So I'm not talking about crazy,
you just
weird
know everything.
incest,
you know
okay?
all the sets team. You know about the Snapchat and the privacy. You just such an angel. Right?
I know. Parents are so proud.
But anyways, I didn't see anyone else. I was scrolling down the comments on YouTube. I'm just trying to figure out some answers. And thanks, to a lot of our people who was commenting because we found out that actually about how much it was that the Squircle wants to give to Hester High School, so $6 million. So thank you for that. But Sarah E., I read your comment and you were dead on it. She was like, I think that's Liam's older sister. Yeah. And then for me to have just read that, and then of course they display that tonight that it's actually his sister, I was kind of shocked. So it turns out that Liam's sister she's taking over the company and being groomed to take over the company, and he doesn't really want to be a part of the company, the family's business, regardless. Period. So I can, I can understand, him feeling some kind of way as far as it coming out because you're the person that's so against it, and that's your own family. And of course, the American way, family sticks together, and you would think that family will stick together. Liam doesn't want to be a part of Squircle. Can you believe that?
Yeah, I can believe that, but I feel like he would want to be a part of it if.
I want to know why.
Yeah,
I don't think he has a relationship with his father.
Exactly. He doesn't get hugs. So that could be a really, like, his father's always out of town, probably type of situation. He doesn't want to become like his father kind of storyline.
Okay. Well, we go back to Karma. No, I'm sorry. We go back to Amy, where Amy actually finds that she actually gets onto Scissor. Before
it transitions into Amy, we see Karma trying to text Amy and be like, I need you.
I need you.
I'm busy.
Amy again says, nope, I'm busy.
And I love the texting pop-ups.
I love those pop-up videos. VH1. I need my money for that VH1. Bring that back. Bring that back. So anyway, she finds a date. She makes a profile. And she makes it very, very discreetly. And she lets everyone know, okay, which she had a good point. She says, if I am really a lesbian, I want someone to like me for who I am. Yeah. Because Shane thought that it was a little bit, negative.
Well, yeah, because online dating, you're usually more.
I don't know.
Fake,
usually. You know about online dating.
You don't.
Roya, I'm learning so much about you.
Guys, everyone's learning so much about me.
So, online dating, how does it work? Boom.
So normally, you're supposed to put real information about yourself. A lot of people don't. They tend to use older photos of themselves, maybe like a few years ago when they looked really good and tan.
Oh.
I'm not saying. Anyways, and so that's kind of where Shane was going with that, was that you don't really put yourself out there.
Right.
You kind of put a little layer of fakeness on it.
Okay.
And then when you meet the people and it's what you want it to be, then you kind of let yourself go eventually.
Okay.
But that's what a lot of people do. I'm not saying everybody does it.
So I get why she wanted to be,
Honest.
let it all out and be
Right.
honest, because she wants to meet someone that, maybe she just like we're trying to figure out what she's trying to figure out if she's a lesbian. So of course you would want to put out everything, that's real about you.
Exactly.
And she actually gets someone very quickly, and Shane is very surprised, by the way.
Yeah, because Shane is saying that you can't. She's putting things that she doesn't like.
Yes.
And someone reaches out to her, and one of the lines I like that she put was, "Someone that pays for jeans. She doesn't like people that pay for jeans with holes.
Holes in them. Yeah.
And you know what? I hate jeans with holes in them. Like, why? I know they don't sell jeans without holes in them anymore. If they're cute. I'm just saying, they're very. I know. I was really upset that you guys can't see it, but I'm actually wearing jeans that have holes in them, and I bought them like that from Express.
Okay.
Which doesn't make sense. Why would? Anyways, you guys. Snapchat,
Well, you can make them, right? You can do it. You just keep throwing us off track. I want to learn about the
So sorry,
jeans
guys.
now. I want
Please
to learn
don't
about
hate me.
Snapchat. I want to learn about Sexteen. I want to learn about all this stuff, and you just keep throwing us off of faking it. Get on it. All right. Anyways, so she finds a date in this girl named Jasmine.
Yes.
Shane says she's cute. So at this point, in my head, I'm like, I want to see this girl. And she was actually beautiful.
Yeah, she was super pretty.
She was actually beautiful. I can't remember who this girl is. I know her from some show. Help me out, people. I just cannot. And we even tried to Google and Bing it and whatever. We could not find it. I know this girl from some other show. I could not figure out who she was. But yeah, so her name is Jasmine. And they meet up at the cafe, right? Did she go back to Twain? What is Twain?
Yeah, she did. She went back to the same, again, twice in one time, or in one day, she went back to the same place. My question is, though, I might have missed it. I want you guys to tell me, this might be just a script, continuity issue, but she left Shane with the jacket on, the cut-off jacket. But then when we see her at the shop, she doesn't have it on, and when she leaves the shop, she doesn't have it on. When she comes back from the shop, she doesn't have it on. What happened to her little jean cut off? Did she make a comment that she looked butchy or something? Or
no, because when Shane stayed at her house, because Shane stayed at her house to wait on her to come back, yeah, she had that on. And then throughout those scenes, she did not have it on. So that
I mean, I liked it without it.
But maybe that could be just a small little bad moment for the stylist, maybe. the stylist, maybe they forgot to put it back or could not get the jacket back. Because I have a friend that does styling, and he says the same thing. It's kind of hard, like once they, dismiss the set and they're done filming and they were borrowing pieces and things of that nature, it's kind of hard to get those pieces back when they have to come back and film.
Script supervisor, where were your eyes?
Exactly. So, as we stated, Shane stayed at the house to wait for Amy to come back. Now, as Shane is waiting there, he looks across the hall and looks like Lauren's new room.
And P.S. It's been 15 hours and 26 minutes since she last talked to Karma.
Karma, exactly. She
before
counted.
She goes on her date, yeah.
You said 15 what?
15 hours and 26 minutes.
Almost 24 hours, but not quite.
Yes.
Wait, it's almost 15 hours and you was about to break already? I
What?
can go at least 2 days. Because you remember she said, she was like, if I hold it, I'm going to answer it.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm glad she didn't take her cell phone. If I was in the same boat with her, I would definitely have my cell phone with me, and you just want to answer. Texting technology is so
Roya.
to me.
If I'm going to meet someone that I don't know,
take your cell phone.
I'm taking my cell phone.
I see that point. That's a very valid, especially when you're underage or when you're in high school.
In high school,
kids take
exactly.
High school kids. Sorry, I don't mean to call you kids. You know what I'm trying to get at. Take your cell phone with you. You never know.
Everywhere you go.
Be safe. Don't Snapchat. No, do Snapchat. Wait, I'm.
Oh, they're gonna sue you. So Shane stays in and goes in and pops in on Lauren. Taking a selfie on her bed with no clothes on.
See my little tie in there with Snapchat and sexting? That was my tie. All right, anyways, go on.
Anyways, but it's so funny because he went back and was like, he told her, said, wrong lighting and filter something.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, he is dead on it. So Shane, of course, ends up helping Lauren take a selfie. Now, with that selfie, actually, Lauren wants Tommy to pass it around in school.
Yeah.
She wants the attention back on her.
Mm-hmm.
She wants the attention to be back on her.
Yeah.
I love it, Lauren. I'm going to say I love it. That sounds like something I would do.
What did you think of the photo that Shane ended up taking for her? What did you think of it? Sexy? Or would you have rather nudity come out of it? Not saying that you want to see her nude. I'm just saying.
I would have to say it wasn't for me.
Really? Okay.
Maybe because it was so Lil Kim of her. I don't know. It wasn't flattering for me.
So you're saying if you got that photo on your phone, you wouldn't be like,
I'm like, oh, Lauren.
Oh, okay. Sorry, Lauren, I tried.
Now, it could have been something like if she did something like the whole Mariah Carey kind of sort of like maybe in a tub and like,
wow,
you're
like, really getting deep.
Or maybe laying on the floor.
You know
like
what? Shane had a good taste for it, you know?
Yeah. Maybe laying on the floor and then she had like rose petals covering up here and then like down there.
American
and
Beauty.
then like, yeah. And then like she was laying in this weird position and then like, yeah. Now that's something to talk about at school.
Okay,
right?
That'd be trying too hard, and it'd be obvious. I don't know. I mean, it was still a good photo. Anyways, let's go.
It was
on.
good for
It was
you.
a good photo.
But back to Karma and her date. So Karma is on a date with Jasmine.
Yes.
So it's Jasmine. It seems like in the beginning the date is going off really, really good.
Yep.
But then you get out of the blue. Amy goes in. I'm sorry, it was Amy and Jasmine. Amy goes in for a kiss. Now we all know that Amy feels that if she kisses her frog, they become her prince. So she just wants to go around kissing everybody. Like she actually, when she first got to the cafe / bar,
yeah.
She goes in and says, "Okay, I just want to start kissing. Who can I kiss?" And Shane has to break it down to her, baby. It doesn't work that way.
Yeah.
Women, lesbians, anyone actually, for that matter, wants to be.
That's not what Shane said, though.
I know, right?
Don't twist his words.
For me, but anyone wants to be caressed and talked to, and nesting. I can't remember. What is it? What did he say?
Nesting.
Nesting.
Yeah.
Wants to be nesting. Yeah.
Lesbians want to bond and nest.
And nest. Nest. What does that mean?
It's like.
Cuddle.
Yeah, be together.
Like your cat.
Like yeah.
With the cat.
Don't hate on my cats.
You nest with the cat.
I nest with my cat.
All right. So
She's
anyway,
adorable.
so Amy goes in and kisses Jasmine. Jasmine says, "What the?"
Yeah. Well, no, she almost kissed Jasmine. She went in for the kiss. And
tries to kiss
like,
mm-hmm.
Whoa.
Exactly. Exactly. So that takes it back to what I was saying about the last episode when Karma goes in to kiss Amy.
Yep.
I would have been like, whoa. If we're not really gay.
Yeah.
So she gets up, of course, embarrassed again. You had a point about that?
Oh, I got a question about that whole situation, them being together. Did you feel any sparks between them? I mean, not sparks, but did you see an actual relationship potentially coming out of the two? Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay.
I think so, honestly. I honestly think so in the beginning because they were having a conversation.
Yeah.
They were really talking.
I like Jasmine's line about her knowing what high school Amy went to and how something like a gay Hogwarts.
Yeah. So the conversation was going pretty good, but until Amy just snapped out of it, and maybe that's why she did that, because it was going good, and she felt as though this could be my friend, just like Karma and I are friends. Yep. So I thought she left, but she actually did not leave. She was sitting out front, and Jasmine goes out to sit with her and to talk with her, which was pretty mature of Jasmine. So it makes me feel like Jasmine is not in high school.
Yeah, it could be. No, well, she made a comment, though, about, she didn't say when. She said when I came out in high school, it was different.
Exactly. So it turns out Jasmine has this kind of the same story as Karma and Amy.
Yeah.
I guess she fell for her friend and ended up telling her, and it didn't end so well, and hence her being on a date with Amy. Yep. So Jasmine convinces, I wouldn't say convince, but tries to advise her to go and tell Karma.
Yeah. I think that's such a nice thing for Jasmine to say, because even if something happened with Amy and Jasmine, Amy's heart would never really be with Jasmine. It'd be more with Karma because she never even tried. So it's a good thing Jasmine kind of protected herself in that level of knowing Amy's got to figure this out. She needs to know. And then when it's either goes well or doesn't go well, she can be there. And it will be full potential of having.
That's true. And it makes sense. So that even more made me feel like as if, Jasmine is a much more mature person. Maybe she's not in high school. And if I say Karma one more time, I'm going to slap myself. Karma. Okay, got it. So back to this whole Liam and Karma thing. I'm actually kind of like over them.
Yeah? You're over the whole...
A little bit. I think it's been dragged on a little bit. It's like I don't know. I just want to know how he really feels about Karma.
You want to know more about Liam. I think that's probably the issue.
I
you
think
don't
that
know
is.
who he is. You just have this big, this painted picture of him, but you don't know how that picture got painted.
That's true. So Carmen goes in to apologize to him.
Yeah.
And
of course he's pounding away.
Pounding. What is he? He welding? What does they call that?
Like
welding?
Footloose, you know, he just like gets mad and starts dancing. Like, I'm not making. I just
off track again. Anyway, so
that scene was funny.
She commits to apologizing to Liam, and Liam doesn't want to hear it. And he was like, "Okay, apology accepted. Goodbye."
Yeah. So
it turns out that he's really, really, you know, I guess bothered by his family in the whole Squircle situation, right? And the fact that, you know, he doesn't want to be involved with the family issue. And I mean, how do you come out of doing that when, especially when it's your family?
Yeah.
So maybe he was more down about that. But anyways, Liam tells Carmen the situation about his family. Mm-hmm. And she apologizes to him and telling him, you know, how she thought that the Squircle girl he was leaving to have sex with her.
You know what I just realized?
What?
So both of the couples, so if Shane's a couple and Amy's a couple, if we put them as a friend couple,
mm-hmm.
and then we got Karma and Shane, each couple has their own secret that could ruin another. So Karma knows about Karma knows about Liam. Now you got me going. Liam being a part of Squircle. And then Shane knows about Amy and Karma faking it.
Ah.
So they both have something.
Something on each friend.
Yeah. I just thought of that right now, guys.
And that's really good.
Exclusive.
That's deep. Dun, dun, dun. That's deep.
Yeah.
But anyways, through their situation of apologizing, of course, they meet eyes again and start to kiss.
Yes. Oh, this was so passionate.
And it was very passionate, and I wanted to keep going. I wanted to go, let's get it on. Yeah. But it didn't happen. Liam stops it right in the midst. He was like, he can't. That got my mind to like start wondering. Like I was going in, I was like, okay, wait a minute. Liam is gay.
I know. When you said that, I was like, what?
Or bi. Or maybe he feels the same way. I'm kind of going into my prediction, but
just say it. Just spit it out.
I actually think that Liam and Amy has the same situation as far as liking their friend and want to find out if they are really
and they're both
lesbian
wanting
and
to be
gay.
popular.
Boom. But I don't think Liam wants to be popular.
Liam is popular.
Well, he is popular. Yeah,
and
so that's
he
probably.
doesn't want people knowing about his company.
That's
so
true.
So if they found out.
Yeah, he loses popularity.
Yeah.
Popularity. So Shane, go back to Shane and Amy. Amy leaves her date after having a great talk with Jasmine. Jasmine, thanks for the pep talk. Thanks. Amy gets back to the house to meet Shane and lets him know how the date goes. And Shane actually ends up giving her the same advice as Jasmine gave her. Maybe you should just tell her.
Yeah.
And maybe, just maybe, it's the same. She feels the same way. I honestly, as he kept saying that, kept thinking the same thing. I think that actually Karma thinks the same thing. She feels the same way.
I don't think
Deep down.
Does. She might, but I think she's so obsessed with other things that she won't realize it until it's too late. I don't know why I'm doing like flight movement. But I thought it was really, really sad when Amy was talking about Karma and how they've been friends since kindergarten. That sent like her talking about that was so relatable. I feel like so many people could relate to that. That you've been best friends with them for so long. You have these feelings for them. You can't tell them because you don't know if they're gonna accept it or not.
So I have a question.
Yes.
If you were in let's give a different scenario. If you were in a scenario where you and your friend had a situation, and excuse me, you were afraid that if you were to tell that person because you think it's going to change for the worse, would you still tell them? Or what would you do? How would you follow Shane's advice?
Okay, well, here's the situation. I've actually been in both type of things. One where I've been in the position where I've liked my really close friend, but then I couldn't tell, like, I just didn't want to ruin our relationship. Mm-hmm. And then the other end where I've had a really close friend who he told me, and it really messed up our relationship because I didn't feel the same way. And I never told my other friend because I wasn't sure how it would go down and I didn't want to ruin it. So I was just like, just kind of left it alone. So that's why this whole her speech about talking about how it could ruin friendships and all that stuff was really relatable.
I mean, I understand your point of view because you can like just let it go away. It can just float away, but you didn't fake it to everyone in school.
But in a way, you are faking it if you are friends with someone that you like and you can't be 100% with them because you're just being friends. But
So how would you break it off?
How would I, if they were...
Break off. At this point, if you don't want to tell your friend that, okay, maybe I am a lesbian because I have these type of feelings for you.
Yeah.
You don't want to tell her that. So therefore, we need to figure out a way to break up for everyone else.
Yeah.
So would you, that's what I'm asking. Would you just go ahead and do that?
Probably.
Yeah.
I mean,
makes sense. Well, I want to know what everyone else says and
Yeah.
how they feel, because to me, I kind of feel like I honestly wouldn't tell either, because I would be afraid of how the relationship would end as a friend. So I wouldn't say anything either. But I don't want to be the outsider of this one. I want to know what everyone else feels. So please just follow us on iTunes, rate us a top 5, and if you can do 6, 7, 8, please do that too. But tell a friend, comment, and I actually love y'all comments. Honestly, when I'm at work, guys, and I'm going through that YouTube, because that's the only thing I can do at work is YouTube. I can't do Facebook. Anyway, so I'm actually going through the comments and I'm looking at and I'm reading every single one. I promise you, even the negative ones with no profile pictures. I'm looking at them and I'm reading them and I'm like, oh, cool, because I learn from you guys. I really do. I love it.
And
don't you think so, Sterling?
Cricket. Sorry, I don't have that loaded up for you.
But no, let's go into predictions. I want to see what you predict.
Well, before we go into predictions, let's do some shout-outs. Did you said you wrote down some names?
Well, I kind of did throughout the day. Throughout the episode, I was shouting out. Oh, and Lillian. Yes, we were talking about you, Lillian.
Yes.
Lillian said, which Lillian were you talking about? Because I just want to be claritative. Thanks for the shout out, though.
Yes. And I also want to give out a shout out to Epic Skittles on YouTube.
Oh, yeah.
That's an epic name. I love that. And then there's S Cider, who's been commenting as well, and they want more. Like, they were happy that Amy and Oliver didn't have feelings. We had some new people, Jude H as well. And I'm going to butcher this, and I apologize. Either Joya Gaston or Hoya Gaston.
That's what I was thinking, too.
So,
I think it's Hoya.
Hoya?
Correct us if we were wrong, Hoya.
Exactly.
I think it's Hoya, like H.
Yeah,
Like with an H, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
And then
that's what I think,
Sidewalks
too.
99 as well.
Yeah.
And we got a bunch of other people. And then, of course, I just want to give iTunes people a quick shout out because, you know what, they're rating us and all that jazz. We got Carmi Amy, 5 stars, amazing, thank you. They said, you're amazing, love it.
So, wait, who's amazing?
Says, you're amazing.
Who amazing? Me?
I think they mean us as a whole. Oh. Or maybe they mean Sterling.
Just kidding.
Hey, people love it too. And then there's also Salem Kitty Cat. Meow. I don't know why I got to do that.
Cats.
I know, right? And then there's Squirkly.
What?
Yeah,
that like
Squirkly. What? Yeah. We got you. That was the title. Sorry, Jude H. Jude H. 8181.
You know what? I'm gonna do a contest.
Yeah, Sarah 1986, and Redcoat as well.
Redcoat.
So guys, rate us.
What's that profile picture of Redcoat?
It's on iTunes, so there's no profile picture. Just names,
see, I don't do iTunes. I don't have Apple. I'm Android.
You don't ruin it. 5 stars.
5 stars. But I can still subscribe and still.
Yes, exactly. You do it
comment.
On anyone's computer.
But no, I want to do a contest.
Yeah.
Since I feel like I came up with a dance called the squirk. If somebody can send a video of them doing the squirk or their own type of squirkle.
Well, you just got Snapchat, right? I'm just kidding.
Oh, I did get it. Yeah. I did get it. But if someone can do that, we're going to have a good prize for you.
Yeah.
Roya, Sterling, and I are going to sit down. We're going to come up, and next week we're going to tell y'all what that prize is. But I want someone to do the squirkle.
Squirkle.
Yeah.
Your Squirkle or their version of Squirkle?
It has to start off with my version first. Okay. And then go into their own kind of squirkle.
Sounds good.
Oh, that's going to be so juicy.
And then, of course, guys, thank you for the 10 ratings of 5 stars. Really appreciate that. This is awesome. Let's keep it going. We'll get you guys your people. I swear, I'm in the works.
Because if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be here.
And one last thing before we get into predictions, make sure #faking it, guys.
Yes.
Let's get a second season for Faking It. This is an awesome show. Let's do it. Let's help out the writers. Let's help the whole team out by watching. Spread the word. Tell them this is a great show. Let's do it, guys.
And why don't you just advise for Sterling and I and Roya to just be on the show?
Hey, that would work.
I think I can play a high school student.
I could definitely just walk around like a weirdo. I'm good at that.
I'll be the captain of the basketball team.
Yeah. Hey, that work? Oh, wait, you're not going to be popular.
Captain.
Right.
Captain. But let's go into your predictions. See what you have. I wish I had Sterling to call in.
I know, she's too busy.
She's probably walking down the aisle.
Right? My prediction. So we see at the end, they're going to go on a girls' trip, and it seems like Shane and Liam are also going to go on a guys' trip, ironically. And I think, I don't know. I don't know what to think. This is really bad.
Now, mind you guys, Roya and I had to rewind
Yes.
3 or 4 times.
Yes, because of his prediction of being Liam's gay, and then Liam and Shane are in that cafe together. He says that maybe they're gay, so there's that quick shot of 2 people walking to the bar with the light shining right behind them. And they're like twins. I'm like, no way! Oh my God, he might be right. Like Cortez might be right, and that's why you couldn't have sex with Karma. But so my point is, so we pause and rewind. It's actually a guy and a girl.
It's a guy and a girl.
Yeah.
We were going back and forth with the remote. Like, oh, no. And we find out it's a girl.
Yeah, exactly.
But still, I'm going to stick to my prediction. I don't think that Liam is gay. I just think that he may be curious some kind of way.
That's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair. I mean, we haven't really
That's the
seen
word,
him actually
curious.
have... Well, I guess he's had sex with that one girl, but... I think in this next episode, we're going to see more kissing from Karma
and maybe
Amy.
maybe because when they were at the car, he wanted to try to really get it in then to try to see if he feel though if what he's feeling for Shane is
Wait,
really
Shane?
is
You think
true.
Liam has feelings for Shane?
Yeah,
Or
because
Shane
he
is-
was so adamant about having sex with Karma in the car.
I don't think. I'm going to disagree with you on that one. I don't think Liam and Shane, I think they've mutually bonded together to be friends. I don't think
Or
they have feelings
yes,
for each
that may be Liam's part, but maybe Shane
other. Yeah.
likes him.
We need to still find out what the secret is with Shane. Shane has to have some big secret of his own, and Karma technically still needs a big secret of her own. So maybe Karma, I think, she is actually going to have feelings for Amy. But again, like I said earlier, she's not going to have those feelings until it's too late for Amy. And when Amy actually tells her, she has legit feelings for her. So I
Boom.
think Amy will tell her. Shane, I don't know what his backstory can be. I hope it's not drama-filled because I really love Shane. I think he's great.
Well, anyways, it was a great episode. It was one of my favorite ones. I can't wait for next week. I'm really getting, involved in the show, and I'm really liking
7
the
days. Man.
show. It's gonna be so dry and long. But anyways, my co-host is not here. Our co-host is not here today,
Aw.
but she's gonna be here back next week, and we're gonna have a good time, and we're gonna get back our mojo. You know,
Yeah.
I kind of felt like this whole left side of me was kind of like dead, kind of sort of, you know what I'm saying? Because she was not here. But anyways.
I believe her Twitter handle is @SterlingCates.
Yes, it is
if you wanna
@Sterling
follow
Cates.
her and yell at her for not.
As well as on Facebook. But if you want to follow me or not, I don't like following. I just like sharing. So therefore, if you want to share with me what I'm going through, and I want to share with you what you're going through, because when you follow me, I follow you. Catch me at Cortez G West. That's Facebook, Instagram, and I'm still working on that. No one has answered me on how to change my name on Twitter. But yes,
I'll help you out with that.
wonderful. Roya, where can we find you at?
You guys can find me on Twitter and Instagram. That's @HeyRoya, HeyRoya. And on Instagram, you can see my cute little kitty, Charlie. She's so cute. No joke. She's adorable.
Aw.
So you can check her out.
Aw. Well, thanks for watching, you guys. I hope you all, I hate you guys, but anyways, I hope you all follow us on next week and go to iTunes, rate us top 10, 12, 13, 14, 15. Tell a friend, comment, and see you next week, guys.
Bye, guys.
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.
Thank you for watching AfterBuzz TV on YouTube. For more of your favorite after shows and interviews, subscribe to our channel here, and be sure to share your opinion on the episode in the comment section below here. We'd love to see what you guys are buzzing about. Thanks again. Buzz you later.